Hi, today is Monday, July 31st, and I'm Deacon Joe Lukacs. Today is the memorial of St. Ignatius of Loyola, and we have our gospel reading from Matthew on two different parables. The kingdom of heaven is a mustard seed that becomes a bush, and eventually one of the largest plants known to Jesus' audience at that time. And then the second parable, as Jesus compares the kingdom of heaven to yeast that leavens flour into bread. These two parables can be connected to one's individual faith, or you can look at them at a larger scale as possibly the growth of the church. And that is the beauty of parables, how they may speak to us in different ways. Jesus' parables were designed to make people think, to reflect about what was being taught, and I imagine different people would take away different messages from his parables on how they spoke to them in their state of life. The parables may also have left them wondering, what did he mean by that? What was he trying to say? And then reflect on that teaching throughout the day and probably even longer. Our saint today, St. Ignatius of Loyola, took this reflective approach in what is God saying to me in every aspect of his life. You see, after suffering a war injury that took a very long time for him to recover from, he spent a lot of time in reflection. He spent a lot of time reading spiritual books and studying other people. Through those readings and time in recovery, he became very contemplative. His discernment principles, which are followed by many people today in both formal and informal fashion, are known as the Examen. These principles are designed to have us to reflect on how God is speaking to us throughout the day, in our actions, our thoughts, some of our emotional reactions, and our encounter with others. Obviously, we weren't in the audience when Jesus was teaching his parables, but in the same way that left people wondering back then, what did Jesus mean by that, is how we can live out our principles of the St. Ignatius Examen. Throughout our day, we should be asking, how is God speaking to me? And what was he asking me to do in that situation? A good way to put this into practice is set a couple times of the day to reflect. Maybe about mid-time at lunch, sit down and look back at your day so far and see where God may have been speaking to you. And then at the end of the day, which is the most common time, to reflect on the entire day and to see where God may have been speaking to you and what he may be asking to do, and then change that and maybe possibly putting that into play for the next day. God bless and peace be with you.